Once, in a peaceful countryside village, there lived a young man born into wealth and comfort. His father was a respected and wealthy man, but tragedy struck early. He passed away when his son was still a boy. Though the father left behind great riches, the young man lacked the maturity and wisdom to manage it. Slowly but surely, he wasted it all. Now poor and hopeless, the man wandered the village in frustration, beating his chest and crying out, "What kind of cruel fate is this? My father gave me everything, yet I have nothing." He blamed destiny, never realizing that it was his own carelessness and choices that had brought him to this state. One day, a wise man passing by saw the young man crying and said gently, "The way you blame fate, it's that very bitterness that shattered your luck. If you truly want your fortune back, you must bring your fate back with you. When your fate returns, so will your wealth and happiness." The young man thought the wise man was mad. Bring back my fate? What does that even mean? Still, the words haunted him. That night, he had a strange dream. In it, a man who claimed to be his fate appeared, angry, frustrated, and beating his own chest, blaming the boy for everything that went wrong. He woke up with a start and realized something profound. My fate exists, and it has left me. The dream left him with a strange clarity. His fate must live far away, perhaps atop the great mountain he'd always heard stories about. Determined to fix his life, he decided to find his fate and bring it back. So he set off on a long journey. As he walked through forests and fields, he came upon a hill where a sick, weak lion lay under a tree. The lion looked up and said, "Don't worry, I won't harm you. I'm too weak, but tell me, where are you going?" "I'm climbing that mountain," the young man replied. "My fate lives there. I'm going to bring it back so I can be happy again." The lion said, "If you find your fate, please ask it something for me. I've been unwell for years and can't figure out the cure. If you find the answer, I'll reward you." The boy agreed and continued on. Not long after, he came across a beautiful garden by a stream. A gardener was tending to the plants. The boy washed his hands and picked a fruit, but it was bitter. Every fruit on every tree was the same. Beautiful on the outside, bitter inside. The gardener sighed. "Everyone who comes here complains. I water them, care for them, and still, every fruit is bitter. If you're going to meet your fate, could you ask why this is happening? If you find an answer, I'll reward you." The young man nodded and moved forward. As he neared the mountain, he saw a magnificent palace nestled near its base. Inside was a stunning young woman, surrounded by wealth, but her eyes were lifeless. She was blind. "Where are you going?" she asked. He replied, "To the mountain, to bring back my fate." "Then ask your fate something for me too," she said. "I have everything, beauty, riches, comfort, but I cannot see. Why am I blind? If you return with an answer, I'll reward you." The young man agreed and climbed the mountain. At the very top, to his amazement, he met a man who said, "Yes, I am your fate." The young man bowed and pleaded, "Please, come back with me. Ever since you left, my life has fallen apart." His fate looked at him and said, "I can't go with you directly, but go ahead. I'll follow behind you." The young man was overjoyed. Before leaving, he asked the questions on behalf of the lion, the gardener, and the blind girl. Fate answered them all. Thanking his fate, the young man rushed down the mountain, thrilled that everything was about to change. He first returned to the palace, then to the gardener, and at last he met with Lion again. The lion looked up. "How was your journey? Did you meet your fate? Did you ask my question?" The boy smiled. "Yes, I met my fate, and I got answers for everyone. First, I asked about the beautiful blind girl. My fate said her eyes will open when she marries the right man. She offered to marry me. She said, 'You'll have all my wealth, all my property, and me.' but I refused. She's rich and beautiful, but my fate is coming behind me. I'll get more than that." The lion raised an eyebrow, surprised. The boy continued, "Then I met the gardener. His fruits were bitter. My fate said his land has gold buried under it. He should dig it up, use it to fertilize the soil, and water it from another spring. His fruits will become sweet. He was so happy, he told me to wait. He would give all the gold to me. But again, I refused. Why wait? My fate is coming. I'll become even wealthier." Now the lion was even more surprised. "You left behind a rich woman, a palace, and gold? All because you believe your fate is coming behind you?" The boy laughed proudly. "Exactly." The lion took a deep breath. "So, what did your fate say about me?" The boy replied, "My fate said you will become young and powerful again if you eat the head of the most foolish person you find." The lion slowly stood up. His eyes sharpened. He said, "Even though I am old and weak, I have never met a more foolish man than you." The boy's smile faded. The lion growled, "You rejected wealth, love, and gold, all because of blind hope. When will I ever find a more foolish meal than you?" And with all his remaining strength, the lion attacked the boy and ate him. Moral of the story: don't ignore real blessings today for imaginary promises tomorrow. Sometimes fate doesn't come the way we imagine. It shows up dressed as opportunity, love, or help from others. But in chasing what's uncertain and far ahead, we often walk past the very gifts meant for us. The boy was so obsessed with the idea of his fate coming behind him, he failed to recognize it had already arrived, in the form of a loving partner, buried treasure, and a second chance at life. In the end, it wasn't fate that failed him. It was his own foolishness, his inability to recognize when fate had already knocked. Life rewards those who have the wisdom to see what's in front of them. If you think the boy was foolish to ignore his real blessings, then comment, "I won't miss opportunities," and share this story with your friends.